everybody? This is Danny Jr. and welcome to another episode. Now, this is part 2 of the 2-part series called Unplugging from the Matrix. Now, in the first part, we basically describe what the Matrix is, but on this part, we're going to talk about how do you actually get out of the Matrix? How do you unplug? So let me rehash a couple of things first. Basically, we talked about that the Matrix is a world that you live in that was created for you to distract your mind from these other possibilities that currently exist in the world. And so I talked about how I read a CNN article, and it showed how that in 2013, there were more millionaire households than there were in pre-recession years, basically in 2007, right? 2007 and prior to. And I explained to you that if you listen to the news or you listen to cable outlets or news sources, they would tell you that the economy is bad and that it's slow. But yet in 2013, there were more millionaires created than in pre-recession years. And then you probably saw the article if you looked at the video. So now we're going to talk about how do you unplug from this matrix? How do you unplug from this world that you may be living in that you feel like you can't get out of, right? So maybe you live in an environment where all you see is violence around you, right? Or maybe you live in a world where you finally figure out you can't get a job. You can't, it seems like that everybody's doing the same exact thing and you oblivious to maybe these other possibilities. How do you unplug from that? Well, for one, you're getting exposed to this video, and so I'm sharing with you how to get unplugged. So you basically are kind of understanding that there's something else out there. So let me tell you some of the ways you can do that. The first thing that you must do is you must remove matrix type conversations from your conversation. What do I mean by that? Or from your language. So what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is this. So let's say I know you've probably heard these statements before. Thank God it's Friday. Hump Wednesday. You hear people saying how much they can't stand Monday. They tell you statements like, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. They tell you that money doesn't grow on trees. These type of statements are created to keep you in a box of frustration and also impossibility. What I mean specifically is that if you continue to say those words and continue to say those statements, you would then live in an environment where you don't believe that anything is possible outside of your current realm. And secondly, you're in an environment that you hate and you're reinforcing it by communicating how you can't stand, how you thank God it's Friday. You enjoy Fridays as though something wrong with Mondays. And then you can't wait till Wednesday because you're getting closer to Friday so that the weekend can approach. But when deep down inside, you can absolutely live an existence that is not tied in to a particular job, that you can live an amazing, abundant life that allows you to enjoy Fridays just as much as you enjoy Mondays. Now, the second thing that you must do is that you must connect with somebody outside of your environment, somebody outside of your current realm of where you live at. Because by doing that, you then remove yourself from the environment and put yourself directly connected to somebody who can teach you something that you currently don't know that your environment didn't teach you. Now, here's the beauty of why you're living in such an amazing time right now. Because while you can't drive and try to find a person in the area, knock on someone's door, hey, you may be unplugged from the matrix. Can I know more about you? But what you can do is you can go online and find 1 or 2 people who you look up to and who you want to really model after and listen to every single piece of content that they have created. Now, what this does is it puts you in a mindset that allows you to unplug from your current environment and then live, even though you're not there yet, in an existence that you see happening in your life in the future, all because you're connected to someone outside of the matrix. This is how life transformation takes place, and I want you to do that in your life. Now, I want to help you actually do that. So if you're looking at this video right now and you really believe that I can be a help person to help you really get unplugged, to maybe live a life that you really want to live, then if that is you, first of all, I want to say this. If you actually listen to my statements right now, thank you. Most people don't even listen to videos this long. They cut them off at the 1 minute. So congratulations. You're like a part of you're part of the 10% of people who actually look at videos at the end of them. But if you want to go even further, then there should be a link somewhere around this video that you can actually click on, and that begins the stages to really partner with me so I can share with you some amazing things that will absolutely change your life. So if that's you, go ahead and click on the link. But besides that, I absolutely wish you the best. So welcome to Unplugged from the Matrix.